Hey, Desperates, it's me, your favorite housewife, Joe. Welcome back to Desperate Housewives. Coincidentally, the PC game.
I have to apologize to you.
Oh, I love it! Starting off the game with an apologize to me in my green cutoffs. I'm always ready for an apology in my green cutoffs. So if you remember, our house got broken into, and they had a knife stabbed through a picture of Frank. Frank's been acting weird, and so Frank has come over to talk to us. Time to yell at Frank. Does this apology have anything to do with someone breaking into my goddamn house and shoving a knife into your picture? Because I'd really like some answers, Frank.
Well,
oh, I gotta do my accent.
Story, but don't worry, I'm gonna tell you everything. I owe you that for getting you involved in this whole thing.
You better not have gotten me involved in anything that will endanger my family, Frank. I deserve to know everything.
Okay, well, it all started about a year ago. I was working for a large finance company.
Oh, this is gonna be boring.
One night at the bank, I had to replace some drives on the
Not
server.
slap
I was
him.
backing up all the data when I noticed a pattern.
Did they get hacked?
Each night at around 2 a.m., thousands of transfers, each containing a small amount of money, were being moved to accounts offshore, mostly in the Cayman Islands.
What am I gonna say? The plot thickens. So what's going on? Who is sending the money?
It turns out the top brass were running a skimming operation and funneling money offshore into a slush fund.
Rich people with shell companies? Does the soundboard work? It sure does. It didn't used to work with this game, but since I got the Stream Deck...
I'm not sure what they were using the money for, but I figured out that in the 3 years that I worked there, they must have funneled over $20 million into each account.
That's a hell of a lot of money, Frank. What were they using it for?
I made the mistake of asking one of the junior partners about
That's the
it at bar
suspense
one
sound.
night. He seemed as puzzled as I was, and a week later, he went missing during a boating trip.
Dead. Was there any foul play? What did the bosses say?
There was never any official investigation done by the police. I was pretty sure they were connected, though. After that, I decided to keep my mouth shut and find a way out of the company as fast as possible. To cover my ass, I copied the evidence onto backup disks to help prove that I wasn't involved in the scheme, and then I resigned.
Well, obviously someone is after you. You must have left a trail to my house. Why did you do that?
That's why I need to apologize to you. Remember when we first met and I came over and helped you set up your computer?
How could I forget?
In any event, as I was setting up your computer, I installed a Trojan program so I could route my surveillance spyware through your computer.
How could you do that? You put my family at risk.
I wanted to keep an eye on the emails and the chat traffic at my old building, but I didn't want them to know where I lived. So I was remotely using your internet connection to monitor their transmission.
So can we? That's illegal. So the thugs sent out to get you. They thought you lived here. They were looking for information on my computer. What about my baking recipes?
That's pretty much what happened.
What
But I
happens
just
if I
wanted you to
lose
know
them?
that they shouldn't be coming back. I also wanted you to know that I never used the spyware to read your emails or anything. I only used it to monitor what they knew about me.
It's hard for me to trust anything you say now, Frank. How do I know those thugs won't go back again?
I'll admit I knew these men might resort to violent means to secure their illegal financial
Federal
dealings. But I
prison.
thought that I had gotten away untainted when I resigned. After I talked with the
We
police
just keep
and that
yelling.
federal agent, I decided to wrap all of this up my own way.
There's a federal agent here? What are you going to do?
The agent is that guy in the trench coat who's been walking around town lately.
Oh,
His
I
name
know
is
him.
Eric Larson.
I think I've slapped him twice. Oh, that man in the trench coat? I think I've slapped him twice.
The less you know about my plans, the safer you are. So I'm not going to say anything else.
That's it? You expect me to take all this information in and be fine with it?
Well, Eric might be able to tell you more. He seemed very interested in you and your family, actually.
Oh.
Actually,
Erik.
he seemed interested in a strange way. I didn't tell him anything about you that he didn't already know, though.
I think Erik's actually here investigating why I'm married to my husband. I think Erik might even be my old husband. Gigi, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. Mayonnaise, thank you so much, too. Thank you so much. I enjoy doing the voice. Okay, so we're going to say we're going to go confront him.
Police station, he
Monica, thank you for the bits, too.
Shopping.
I appreciate that. He's going to go do some window shopping? Shopping or snooping? I am going to go talk to this Erik Larson fellow. I have a few pointed questions for him. Hold on, Frank. Not done with your ass either. Oh, it won't let me click on Frank. Do I have to go outside first? I'm not done with your ass either. Here we go. This is for bugging my computer. No. This is for bugging the computer.
God damn it, woman, what's your problem?
I was just wiping that smoke off your face, you pig.
Believe me, you don't want to see me get angry.
And now
Hello.
we'll seduce him. I was hoping we'd bump into each other, Frank.
Oh, really? Do you need me to fix your computer again?
I need you to fix something, but it's not my computer.
Then what do you need me for?
I'll give you a hint. Somebody, not something, needs to be serviced.
What are you saying?
I'll be honest with you, Frank. I'm trying to chase you into bed. With a race? He didn't say anything! Ah! I want you to be bad, Frank, not coy.
But you're married.
Like my computer, I need maintenance.
Then I'd better get to work on you.
I hate this. Oh, Brittany Marie, thank you for the raid. Y'all told me to seduce everyone. Thank you for the raid, Brittany Marie. Welcome.
I am
K. Truxell.
exhausted. That was wonderful.
You were a
are
flop.
natural at that.
You have a way of getting tired pretty fast, huh, Frank?
Well, I guess I didn't really hit a home run this time, but next time I promise to be ready for a marathon session.
Maybe you should stop spending so much time on the computer and more time learning effective sexual techniques.
You weren't that great either. I was just trying to be polite.
Oh, here it comes. What a nice guy. I really just slept with him so I could get over to his house without having to fast travel. Oh, wait, though. I need to go to my Chrysler Pacifica. This game is awful. K. Troxel, 16 months. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. Find Erik Larson at the shopping mall. Got it. B. Brock, thank you for the 8 months. I appreciate that. Shaney! Oh, yeah, he wanted me to, he definitely, expected me to get over it pretty fast. And Brittany Marie, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate that so much. It's great to see you. Oh, here he is. Erik Larson. Slap. I'm stuck on the bench. You've got another thing coming, Erik Larson. If you think that you can sneak around my neighborhood...
There must be a misunderstanding here.
There's no misunderstanding
Let's
here.
just forget the whole thing happened, shall we?
All right, let's talk.
I thought I might find you down here.
Well, if it isn't the Sherlock Holmes of Fairview, Erik Larson. Oh, this needs like a southern accent. Right where Frank said you would be, too. Well, if it isn't the Sherlock Holmes of Fairview.
So I guess Frank told you
I've
about
gone
his morning
southern.
meeting with the police earlier.
Well, that's like deep south, like fancy. I guess my regular accent is southern. Actually, he didn't give me any details. I was hoping you could fill in the rest for me.
What did he tell you? Maybe I can fill in the blanks.
He told me enough to make me very worried.
First, in my professional opinion, Frank is an upstanding kind of guy. I wouldn't worry about his integrity, and he is certainly no danger to your family. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time, but he seems to have covered his bases. And he's in full cooperation with my agency now.
Do you know who broke into my house?
I can't really tell you anything about the case. Just rest assured that Frank Fox is no danger to you, and that his problems are about to be over as well.
So Frank is a good guy? Then who is after him? And when are they going to be brought to justice?
I'm sorry I can't be more forthcoming with you. You'll have to just trust me on this one.
Brenda has a strong sense of justice. She thinks that things need to be taken care
I've been
of.
following this case for a long time. Your involvement with it is admittedly quite a surprise, but I'm confident that the case will be closed very shortly.
Trust you. I'm just the unwitting victim of some bank scam gone wrong.
Just be careful where and whom you start snooping around. It would be a lot safer to just stay in your house and report anything out of the ordinary to the local police.
Well, who will drive my Chrysler Pacifica? Right, Eric? Frank? Now you tell me to be careful? It's all mixed messages with you government types.
Again, I apologize. I'm sure we'll speak again soon. Try to relax and have a good day.
I'll do my best. I guess I'll go talk to my husband while I'm here and maybe change my outfit. This goal is optional. Seduce your husband. Who the fuck's calling me?
Are you busy? I need to talk with you.
Oh, hi Daniel, what's up?
I'd feel a lot more comfortable talking to you in person. Can you come over?
Who's that? Oh. Can't you just tell me on the phone?
I'm sorry. It's important, and I'd feel much better talking to you in person. Please come over to my house, okay?
God, okay. I need to consult my therapist, seduce my husband, and what about Erik? Search for Erik Larson online. Brenda knows exactly one thing to do when things are awry, and that's Google someone's first and last name.
Good afternoon. Can I help you with something today?
We're gonna skim through the therapy session. I'm in a rut.
You're in luck. I just had a cancellation.
Where do we
What's on your
start?
mind? It's quite normal to feel as if you've been violated after a robbery. If it
Oh, yeah, we
didn't
got-
affect you, well,
we
I'd
got
be
robbed.
more worried. Emotions can be tricky. Listen, I know this will sound odd, but I recommend that you write a letter to the people who committed the act. It's obviously not. Is there anything else bothering you?
You see, there's this federal agent that I've been talking to.
Have you talked about this with him?
I ran into him downtown. I'm tempted to look up his name on the internet. Do you know about the internet,
What makes you
Doctor?
feel so strange about him? Did he say something odd or overly familiar? Well, he works for the government, so it probably comes with the territory.
Thanks,
Was there
Doctor.
anything-
Now, where is my husband? Is my husband not even at work? Who's making money? Not me. How much? Oh, I've got almost $20,000. Where did I get this money from? So I'm not going to Beverly's anymore. I don't shop at Beverly's. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's Salon Elite? The way I just... Oh, look at the Suave shampoo. Look at the Suave shampoo on the thing. Oh, it's sponsored by Suave. I'm not entirely sure that I would want my shampoo brand to be associated with what this hair looks like, is all that I'm saying. Oh, what's the makeover do? Does this change my face? Oh! It changes my face completely. First of all, I like the face. But we could change the hair. Let's get a nice, Oh, those are the only choice. Oh, no, there's that. No, I've grown accustomed to Brinda. And her hair color. Yeah, nothing. You just can't mess with perfection. You really can't mess with perfection.
Ouch. There must be a... Let's just forget the whole...
All right, let's see if we can share some
Hello.
secrets. Why the long face, Erik?
This? It's the face of regret.
Regret? You?
I was going through some of my old boxes today, and I found
What
some
did you
things I
find?
once believed that these things would make someone like me.
You definitely piqued my interest.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever done something that you knew was wrong, just because you thought that it would impress somebody else?
Everybody has, Erik. You're
Well, I
not
did,
special.
in my youth. I wanted to impress the prettiest girl in school. She was impressed. But now I'm ashamed.
Did he hit me with a motorcycle or something?
I feel guilty enough about the whole affair without somebody else knowing about it.
What if he's the reason why I don't have any memories?
Thanks. I might...
Odds and ends. Now, is this the one? I think there's a shop over here, too. We need to go to the outlet. I go to the outlet. Lexi, Elise, thank you for the bits. This. Maddie Bocci, thank you for the first time sub. Welcome. Lolo Heartfart, thank you for the bits. The slap sound. And Gigi, thank you for the bits again. It is... Oh, is this just a place to sell things? I'm not short for cat. Oh, that was the pawn shop. Oh, the pawn shop's called Odds and Ends. My bad. There's a store over here. Now, can I raid the Sears truck? We'll go to McAllister Fashion Outlet. Strangely, Kate, thank you for the first time sub too. Welcome. Let's just see what we can do here. Because we did change our outfit, but it turned out we were in a time loop. I think I was really into mock turtlenecks. Mock turtlenecks and yoga pants. No. 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 And then some, yeah, we had on some, like, Skechers. Do y'all not want this? Do y'all want to keep the, you want a gown? We don't have gowns. We have pantsuits. But it kind of looks like I'm selling insurance. A dress? There are no dresses. Oh, I mean, I could go to the store next door. I mean, I fucking hate Beverly, but I could go see what she's up to. Y'all want one of these dresses? Y'all want me to look like a bridesmaid in an ill-fitting... I think this is what I wore to the fashion show. I don't know. Y'all want this red dress? Me and Beverly have history, and none of it's good. It looks like a tablecloth. It looks like a tablecloth. Okay, but I'm wearing open-toed heels. Okay, but I'm wearing open-toed heels. Oh my god. Okay. You always get stuck in the stores. I wish you could tilt the camera, because it takes just so long to click on my Chrysler Pacifica. Yeah, it looks like a curtain. A curtain. I think this is Daniel's. I have a wardrobe at home, but I don't even know what's in it. TBH. Are y'all into curtains? So I'm not so... Why would I... Maybe you reward him. This is not transactional. Talk to Daniel. Daniel needs you. He's pretty upset. Oh, let's go Google. First thing I'll do is Google Erik Larson. We're not having transactional relations with our husband. That's not how it works. If he's cleaning the house, good for him. It's about fucking time. Erik Larson. Oh, an advertisement. Pokemon. The FIB, Federal Investigation Bureau. Nebraska high score. Oh, did I come from Nebraska? Erik Larson, Wood River High, most interceptions in a single game. So did he play basketball at the place I went to? I don't know. Fantastic Felines Cat Show. A semi-long hair panther, Erik Larson. So he also enters his cat in shows? That's pretty cool. Okay, let's go talk to Daniel. There it is. I thought they were on the other side of the cul-de-sac. Did they move? No two-factor authentication for the FIB, mama. What are you doing out here? I'm here to talk to your brother. Oh. Hey.
Have you seen my brother, Daniel?
I'm not your brother's keeper. We go from 0 to 100. 0 to 100, mama. Is he not in your house? He's in the house. Don't tell me the game's fucking glitching.
Thank you so much for coming over. I'm sorry if I sounded like I was begging. I just felt like I
begging.
needed to see you face to face.
Well, here I am.
Okay, I'm a little nervous to even ask you, sweetie, but you're the only one I can trust.
Just spit it out.
As you know, Frank is in some trouble, and I have this strange feeling that something bad is going to happen. I know I tend to be a bit melodramatic, but I think I need to make a plan to defend myself, and Frank too. I need a gun.
What the fuck is going on in this fucking game? What the fuck is going on in this fucking game on this day? Not I need a gun. That's your solution? A gun? God, I expected so much more from you. Then again, you are just a man.
I thought you would understand, or at least not judge me. How dare you make me feel bad for trying to protect myself and my family?
Ah! Okay, Daniel, calm down. If you really feel this strongly about it, I'll support your decision. All I can do is support it. Both of these are...
There is one catch.
Bree's the one who has
Due
guns.
to a past incident I'd rather not go into right now, I can't purchase a gun. I figure you're connected in the neighborhood. You have influence, and you might know of a way to procure a gun for me.
Does he want me to steal Bree's gun and give it to him?
I mean, you're friends with Mike Delfino and Bree Vandekamp, right? You could probably just borrow a gun from one of them.
No. You don't loan guns, diva. Not the gun storyline. Not the Desperate Housewives PC game gun storyline. I'm not sure why you want me to ask them for you, Daniel.
I'm just not ready to tell my story to everyone around here. Besides, your recent burglary makes you such a sympathetic person. It will be a piece of cake for you.
Are you sure this is the best plan of action?
Now, if they're not home when you get there, feel free to just sneak in and borrow it. I'm sure they won't miss it for a week or so.
That's terrible, Daniel.
I really can't thank you enough. This will be the
I didn't
single
agree to
greatest
it.
thing anyone has ever done for me. You are saving my life here. Seriously, though, I can't thank you enough. This will be our little secret. I'll be awaiting your return.
Your brother just... Did you hear your brother? Oh, Mike's house. We've slept with Mike. I think. So do I just need to wait till nighttime? Well, let's just ask him first. He's got a power saw just sitting on his porch. Okay, Rich. Mike, I know you're in there.
Hey there.
Hello, Mike. Can I ask you a question?
Of course. Would you like to come in? Shoot. What's on your mind?
Oh, we're manipulating him. I assume you heard about the break-in.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that.
My
How are you holding
husband
up?
thinks the police have everything under control, but I have this sneaking suspicion they're treating it like another robbery.
What do you mean more? What are you going... Be prepared. It's the Boy Scout motto, but I still live by it.
Well, Mike, I've come to the right person.
What do you want me to do?
Susan confided in me that you have a gun. God, I was hoping I could persuade you into letting me borrow a pistol from you.
You've got to be kidding. There's no way I'm going to give you one of my handguns. If something were to happen, I would be liable.
Oh, come on, Mike. It's the safety of my family at stake.
Well, if we were better friends, I might say yes, but it's too risky.
I slept with him twice. Okay, I'll fucking steal your fucking gun. I will be standing on your porch until 10 a.m. Not the goal is called Guns Don't Kill People. Daniel wants you to find a pistol, see if either of them are friendly enough to give you one. If not, feel free to be creative. Okay, so don't worry about me, Mike. I will just be looking inside your window and posing until 10 p.m. when I'll be breaking into your house to steal your gun. Don't let that worry you. Oh, it has you can try guessing what it is. Usually people pick something close to them. Oh, it says I could try to guess the password. Should I try to guess the password? Is it my name? Do you think it's my name? Hello, Mike. Just waiting outside till you fall asleep and I can steal from you. No worries, Mike. I'll be outside your window. I don't ever get hungry or have to poop. Oh, welcome, Sleepy Time Tea. The sun is setting, Mike. I'm still outside your window. Frank, you must be getting tired in there. Would be nice if you went to sleep. So he's on his way to bed. Okay, if I were Mike's gun, there's his MP3 player. There's a gift card. You're kidding me. Oh, there's the gun. He left his gun just in front of the door. Wait, what if I go back for the gift card? Wait, what if I go back for the gift card? I don't want the MP3 player. Shit. Girl, get out. Girl, get out. Woo! I got a gift card! It's in my inventory. Free skirt or pants. Don't be from Beverly's. Oh, from McAllister's? Eh. I guess that is the one other shop. Okay, what's this? Oh, I have to go give him the gun. Oh, actually, they're asleep. I'll sneak in and I'll stand over him in bed and wake him up and tell him I have the gun. Family, I'm home. I'm here to wash my hands with Caress soap and go to bed. This is a mess. This is a fucking mess. Is he not gonna know that I stole his gun? I would assume that the person who asked for my gun would have stole it. Let's see what outfits I have in my dresser. I might have the dress, although I think this is the dress. Yeah, this is the Fox original dress. Sometimes I wear the lingerie. Y'all don't like my pajama jeans? Good God. Just go down the stairs, girl. Get a grip, girl. Go down the stairs. It does not, Jonas. I don't think it does. I'm not even gonna slap Bud this morning. I'm just gonna go get rid of this gun. I don't want it. It scares me. If there's a scene, a Sims 2 style scene of Daniel using this gun, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it.
It's you, thank God. Did you bring the gun?
Shut up, Daniel.
I want to see it.
Now that I know how easy it is to get my hands on a gun, I think I might like one too. I like the feel of it in my hand. Brinda has gone.
Wow. Now that I'm actually holding it, it feels different than I expected. I mean, this thing can kill someone. I hope I don't have to use it.
You're right, Daniel. Having a gun is no joke. That's why I asked you up front if you really wanted one.
Well, I can't thank you enough. Somehow, I knew you could do it.
All right,
Your
shut up,
secret's safe
Daniel.
with me.
Shush.
Thanks again. You are far too worried about it.
Keep shutting up. Okay. That was fun. Do you like fun? Alone time. Daniel is in a weird place right now. Now that you've helped him out with his situation, you should probably give him some distance. See if there's anything that needs your attention around the house.
Honey, are you all right?
I'm fine, but what's going on? Was there an emergency?
No, I had to take care of paperwork, but there was an accident. I don't have time to explain.
Who are they gonna kill off?
Get down here as fast as you can.
I'll be right there. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'll explain every...
The fact is, I've never looked up any spoilers for this game. This could be anything. At this point, with the storylines that they've thrown at me, this could be anything. Brenda's really not in a rush. After that phone call, no, I was gonna throw a penny in the fountain. Truly, it could be anything. Yes, there could be a twister that comes down and sucks up Bud into the air. I wouldn't be surprised if we never saw Bud again. Not Frank.
Thank God you're here. He's starting to come to.
I don't have the discs.
Why is it up there in the corner?
What?
There it is.
What happened? Where am I?
Jesus Christ! It's Frank Fox! What happened? Was he mugged?
I don't know. I just stopped by to pick up some paperwork and I found him in the parking lot. Unconscious and obviously badly beaten. I called you as soon as I realized it was Frank. Someone did a number on him. He's suffering massive head trauma and numerous contusions. But it looks like he's coming around.
Brenda asked me to wait in the hall.
Ah, my head. Where am I?
Frank, it's Brenda. Can you tell us what happened?
Frank, it's me. You're in my office and my wife is here too. I found you in my parking lot. You were unconscious, so I brought you into my office.
I don't really know. I don't know what Bud's doing. Just leave him in the street, Bud. Ask him see if we take his insurance first.
I went to meet with them. They wanted the discs, so we arranged to meet downtown.
Why would you do that? Did Erik Larson know about this?
I know I should have told the police or the feds, but they were pretty clear what would happen if I talked to anyone. They said they would kill me. And then Daniel.
If you're already dead, then you don't care who else they kill. Is that not true? Do you know what I mean, though? Like, you can't hold that against me. That sounds worse when I said... That actually sounded worse when I said it out loud. What I mean is he should threaten to kill Daniel first. Not, I'll kill you and then these other people. Because he'll be dead. He won't care.
What are you both talking about? You know who broke into the house? You've been talking to the feds?
Frank has some old business. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we have to make sure he's okay.
No. Daniel, how long have I been here? I overheard them talking about heading to the house to search for the discs.
Oh,
If Daniel is there... oh my God. We need to warn Daniel.
It's okay. He has a gun. Don't worry, Frank. I just gave him a loaded gun.
Daniel won't stand a chance if those men show up. We need to warn him right away. Ah!
Call the Fox house right now. Warn
Daniel!
Hello, this is Daniel Fox.
Oh, he answered real fast. Daniel, you need to get out of the house right away.
What's the matter? You sound strange. Is everything all right? Ah, hold on, sweetie. Someone's at the door.
No, Daniel, don't answer the door. Daniel.
Oh, my Lord. What are you doing?
Not this. Not this. Not Brenda just smiling. He's just fine, Frank. New goal, get to Daniel's house. But I won't be running in my heels. We'll have to make up the time in our Chrysler Pacifica. She is walking so slowly for having just heard someone break into her neighbor's house. And he potentially might be gonzo. Dunzo. Oh, Brenda's prints are on the gun. Oh!
Jesus! I'm bleeding! Help me! They shot me! Damn it! They shot me!
Oh no, Daniel! Who did it?
2 men. It happened so fast. I didn't have time to react. Oh God, I can't feel my legs.
Oh my God, this is awful. Hang on, Daniel. Where does it hurt? Tell me, what can I do for you? We should call 911.
It's all right. It doesn't even hurt anymore.
You can't die, Daniel.
It's okay.
Stay with me.
Just let me
Listen.
go.
I guess I'll get angry.
Tell Frank, I'm sorry I wasn't a better brother.
Is he actually?
I never told him how proud I am of him and how much I loved him. Tell him for me, please.
Don't talk like that. Everything's gonna be fine.
It's so cold. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, but don't worry about me. I'm gonna be okay.
Daniel!
I'm so tired. I'm gonna close
They
my
really
eyes.
said we're drawing this out, by the way. They really said we're gonna write several voice lines for this. Oh, Daniel, please don't leave.
Take care of my begonias.
Not begonias. No, Daniel. Does this happen? Oh my God. He's donezo on the porch and we're waving a friendly goodbye to his corpse. Just another day on Wisteria Lane, divas. Buckle up, Wisteria Lane. Does this happen in the show?
In an idyllic
The crying,
place like
laughing
Wisteria
emoji.
Lane, it's easy to take things for granted. The comfort and strength that only a spouse can offer, the support of a family, and the health and safety of one's children. For poor Frank Fox, he'll never have the opportunity to tell his little brother how much he loved him, how much he respected him, and how far he will go to avenge his death.
They shit-talked the gay character and then they killed him off. This truly was made in like 2000 and whatever, wasn't it? Okay.
For some people, tragedy creates a burden too overwhelming to bear. And while mourning may provide relief for many of us, for others,
She's
it
wearing
does
the dress
nothing
he
to
designed.
alleviate their pain and suffering. In Frank Fox's case, it only fuels his rage toward the people who committed this heinous act. And we run the risk of watching one tragedy quickly lead into another.
All right, this is... Oh, not the... Can we seduce the...
May I speak with you for a moment?
You certainly may.
Well, as I'm sure you're well aware, there's an ongoing investigation into Daniel Fox's murder.
You're so unfortunate.
We haven't had much success getting information on the perps. If you're interested in getting the details, the officer on post at the Fox house should be able to fill you in. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to help us out.
I'll do what I can. Officer! I can't click on the officer. One more
Sorry
thing.
to bother you, but I need to talk to you about something.
Sure.
Daniel became a part of our little group, our clique. This tragedy is affecting all of us.
Did they not have a whole conversation at poker night how they didn't want him to be a part of their group? She really said, how can I make this about me? She said, how can I pull focus in this situation?
In honor of Daniel, I'm putting together a little get-together around 7 tonight. To be honest, you seem to be taking it better than the rest of us. I'd really like you to be there.
Why me?
People just seem to listen to you. I think they find you to be a soothing presence.
I feel like it's either an intervention or they're all going to accuse me of murder.
You can do one of two things. Talk everyone through their feelings of loss. Or pour some stiff drink so we can forget about it for a few hours. Personally, I think overt emotional displays are crass, but Susan thought it was a good idea. By the way, we all made a pact to wear the dresses that Daniel created for us for the fashion show. I assume you'll join us?
Of course, Bree. I've been wearing it for days.
We would all appreciate whatever you can do to help.
I've been wearing the same dress for days, Bree. Of course I'll wear it.
Good day to you, ma'am. Is there something I can do for you?
First, Mrs., now, ma'am. What's with you people? What does that mean?
You just cut right to the chase, don't you? I'm sorry, but at the moment I'm unable to disclose any information to you regarding Mr. Frank Fox, and I certainly can't let you speak with him. I was told to stand here and see to it no one went inside. This is a crime scene, you know.
Oh, come on. Can't you let me in for a minute? We're good friends.
Hey, you.
Not Edie. Edie Britt, good to see you. What are you up to today?
I've been running around like a chicken with his head cut off lately.
What a wonderfully tasteless thing to say.
Let's just say the whole murder in the neighborhood thing isn't exactly a boon for the real estate business. I've been so busy rustling up prospective clients that I haven't been able to spend time with Carl. Quality time, if you know what I mean. In the bedroom, in case I'm not being clear.
Who the fuck is Carl? Carl's a good-looking man, Edie. Deny him long enough and someone else will gladly step in and take your place.
Right now, I'm on my way to check out another house going on the market. I'll take care
Their
of Carl
thought bubbles
tonight.
keep swapping.
And it looks like you're already talking to someone. A handsome someone, if I may say so.
Maybe you can get something out of him.
Is this strapping young policeman here giving you a hard time?
No, ma'am. I'm just following orders.
And you're doing an excellent job at that. Tell you what, why don't I fill her in instead?
Wait.
You're looking for Frank, right?
Yes, have you seen him?
I don't know for sure, but I can tell you where I think he is.
Miss?
You actually just missed him.
That's confidential information, ma'am. I'd appreciate it if you refrain from divulging information regarding Mr. Fox as he relates to this case or his whereabouts to anyone other than an officer such as myself.
They put him in a squad car just a little while ago.
Hey!
Really? Why would they do that?
I don't think he was under arrest. Officer Friendly here didn't even put handcuffs on him. He did let me play with him, though. If that was the case, then Officer Kyle could have just asked to borrow mine. They worked pretty well on him.
Wait a minute, how do you know Kyle?
He took me to the policeman's ball a while back.
There's never been any policeman's ball. What are you talking about?
All I know is it was a party with lots of handsome men in uniform, handcuffs, and some confiscated drugs from the police locker. Policeman's ball, wild party, all the same to me. You must be new on the force, huh?
I'm not that new.
Don't worry about Frank. I'm sure they just wanted him to look through mugshots or something.
He'll be there for a while before they take him to the safe house.
Well, there you go. From the lips
The
of
safe
cute little
house.
Officer Friendly here. He's at the station if you want to see him. You've been so much help. Maybe I'll put in a good word with Officer Kyle.
Thanks, but don't tell him what I said about Mr. Fox.
Oh, don't worry. My lips are sealed. At least when it comes to talking.
Oh, Edie, you are a hoot.
Hello again, Mrs. Hi. I'm sorry, but I'm on official police business. It's all part of the job.
Goodbye.
You take care. Have a rest of your day.
He is nervous. He is nervous. Calm down. Holy shit. All of these are optional, right? They want me to fucking console everybody? All of the housewives are a bit shaken up. So that's at 7 p.m. Weight of depression. You know, I come here to escape. You know what? I stream to escape. And it feels a little heavy-handed. So I need to get a hold of Frank. Let's see if we can call him first.
Hello?
Oh.
The loss? All of a sudden you sound like a shrink. Cut it out. I'm not ready to talk about that yet.
You sound pretty upset, Frank.
Well, my brother was killed, and I'm sitting in what looks like an interrogation room at the police station. Am I supposed to sound happy?
They usually don't let you have your cell phones in there, do they?
I gotta go now. Bye. Sure, we can talk for a minute or two. I've been doing first an officer talked with me at my house, then I was questioned in a small room at the precinct, and then after that I was questioned again not too long ago once we got to this dump. I'm down at the police station right now. They're calling it questioning, but they've been grilling me for hours in this godforsaken, freezing cold room. They have me doing all sorts of crazy things here at the precinct. The last thing I want to do is answer more questions.
I have to do these in a certain order, apparently.
It's not a loss. My brother was murdered. Don't try to soften it. I'm not ready to talk about that yet. I have to go now. Bye.
Frank, wait. What I meant to say was... Oh, that guy just walked into frame and was like, nope.
Upset? No, I'm not ready to talk about. They just finished questioning me. Now they're taking me somewhere. We're headed to a safe house. I've been told that I'm not supposed to talk about it, but they can all go to hell for all I care.
Not telling people where the safe house is.
Tough. On a day like this, I have the right to be a little pissed off. Right now, I just want to get out of this place. These cops are making me nervous. Protect and serve. The loss. Right. Right now, I'm just taking it day to day. There really isn't anything I can do.
I'm trying to get through this. I'd like to walk somewhere and yell at someone. Well, what would you say if I told you there's something you might be able to do about it?
What do you mean?
Apparently, the police don't have any real leads. We should take it upon ourselves.
If you think you can, then do
Detective Brinda on the case.
But it looks like I'll be stuck in some seedy motel somewhere watching the boob tube.
Frank, stay focused.
Oh, right. So, you're gonna need to do some legwork if you plan on finding anything out.
They really are the odd couple.
The cops actually know. That would be a start.
There's a rookie cop with a big mouth. I can make him talk.
Sounds like a plan. Get as much information as you can. We'll
he can hear us. He can hear us.
People like talking to you, so it shouldn't be hard. And keep me updated.
Hello there again, officer.
Good day to you, ma'am.
I'm sure
Is there something I can do for you?
Just heard me talking on the phone.
Why, certainly. What did you want to talk about?
Oh, whatever comes up. I just thought an officer of the law, hard at work, could appreciate a little conversation now and then.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose that holds true for some of the other guys, but I'm not really like everybody else. The job comes first for me. However, if I should happen to have a stimulating conversation with an attractive passerby, I wouldn't be one to complain. So, what's your name?
Most of my friends just call me Brinda. He's back!
And you were good friends with Daniel?
Oh my god. Daniel was the kind of guy a girl could get close to, but only so close, if you know what I mean. You could say that.
It must be difficult having something like that happen in your own neighborhood, huh? You seem like a nice enough person.
Yeah.
I can tell you a little bit about the case.
Oh, would you?
On the night in question, there were 2 suspicious persons milling about the neighborhood.
He is suspicious, right there.
There were also 2 sets of unidentified prints discovered at the Fox house.
2 sets of footprints in the sand? Someone was not getting carried by Jesus.
Coincidentally, there are 2 convicted felons living on Wisteria Lane right now that I suspect we'll be investigating pretty soon. Michael Solis and Carlos Delfino.
What a coincidence. I've slept with both of them.
Also, Daniel was slain at 11 p.m. on the night in question. So if you ask me, this is what I think happened.
This better not be a dramatic reenact. Oh, he thinks it's Carlos and Mike, and the gun belongs to Mike. Y'all. The fucking Chrysler Pacifica. The fucking getaway Chrysler
But I told you that in
Pacifica.
confidence. I plan on bringing that up with the chief once I collect more evidence.
You got their names backwards? Believe me when I say I could keep a secret.
Yeah, just keep that between us. Okay. Well, I'll be right.
Can we seduce him?
Hello
That's
again, Mrs. I'm sorry, but I'm on official police. It's all part of you. Have rest of your day.
Okay, bye. This girl's the plumber. Talk to Mike. Weight of depression. If you ever get stuck, call Frank and he'll try to point you in the right direction. We'll just go tell Mike we stole his gun. The Chrysler Pacifica at the crime scene. Yeah, that's not even where his body was.
Hey there. What's going on?
Not too much. Just stopped by to ask you a question or two.
So you're a woman on a mission, huh? I like that. Well, I'm not in much of a talking mood right now. I figured you had something quick you want.
Let's get to the
I can't tell you
chase.
how many times that jerk's told me he was going to do something and then completely flaked on me. Exactly. Like just the other day,
Can we pin it on him?
Famous fashion designer asked me to stop by and look at a leaky faucet at his place. I had some things planned that day, but I decided to be a good neighbor and make time for him.
So he hated Daniel?
Granted, it wasn't until later in the day that I came by, but still, I was doing him a favor. It's only common courtesy that he's around when I stop by.
Didn't he die?
When I called ahead to check and see if he'd let me in, he's not home. Then Susan called me up and invited me over for an early supper. Since I figured Daniel would call at any minute and rescue me from Susan's chattering, I agreed to have dinner with Julie and Susan. Dinner became dessert, became coffee. No call from Daniel. By the time I was able to escape, it was pretty late. I figured Daniel would call to apologize the next day.
He was dead, though. Was he dead? Or was this another day? He's just mad at him a lot.
We spoke in the morning, but I didn't get a hold of him for the rest of the day. But nothing since. Not on my cell phone, and nothing since I'm back in town. It's like he just dropped off the face of the earth, which is a bit of a
Wait, he
relief,
doesn't know
'cause
that
he's such a
Daniel's
pain in the
dead?
butt. But I know he's gonna call. He always does. Probably just when I'm about to fall asleep tonight.
Mike, I think that in Daniel's current state, it's unlikely you'll be hearing from him for quite some time.
Wait, what are you getting at?
He was killed a few nights ago?
That's not the kind of thing you joke about. Wow, I don't even know what to say. I already told you everything I know. I was with Susan and Julie that night. Sort of a dinner and kidnapping combined. Since Susan didn't anyway, I left around 11. As soon as I walked in
That's
the
when
door,
he died.
Susan called me and then proceeded to talk my ear. You know how she can get.
Yep, sure do.
Yeah.
Why am I... Wait. Let's just pin it on him anyway. Verify the alibi. My God. Did the police do none of this? They did nothing? This is the chapter that the guide... We looked up how many chapters were in this game right before I started the VOD, and it said there's 12. This is 9, maybe? And it said it's very tedious. It said this one is just tedious. I don't know where Mike's been or what he's doing that he doesn't know that Daniel's been dead for apparently a few days. She's been washing her hands a long time.
Oh, hey. If you're looking for my mom, she's in the kitchen.
I sure am. Thank you, Julie. I can see she's washing her hands quite a lot. The blood off of them? Should I slap her?
There's something I've been meaning to ask you. How are you dealing with everything that's been going on?
I'm holding up all right.
Don't you think that kind of job is best left to the police?
Technically, yes. But I have the feeling they don't have a clue as to what really happened.
Uh-huh. And I suppose you have a plan to get to the bottom of things. Mike, you don't really think they believe Mike did it, do you?
What were the two of you up to that night?
Right. Actually, there were 3 of us here. Me, Mike, and Julie.
So we just have to listen to the same story again. What the fuck does Julie want?
Hey, what's going on, Mom?
We were just talking about Daniel Fox.
Oh, man. I still can't believe that happened right down the street. How's Mr. Fox holding up? I haven't seen him since before the incident.
Oh, he's in a safe house.
Edie mentioned that the police...
I'll give you the address.
Not as a suspect, but to protect him.
If there's any chapter that's gonna glitch again, I feel like it's gonna be this one.
But that's not the weird part, Julie. Mike is considered a suspect.
Mike? But he was here that night. I remember because you did everything in your power to stop the poor guy from going home.
Julie, you're being silly. It's just that it was late, and I was worried about him walking home alone at that hour.
You're allowed to like people, Susan. You're allowed to like people.
Mom, he lives across the street. The poor man drank 4 nightcaps trying to be polite. Then as soon as you saw him walk into his house, you called him on the phone.
As it turns out, this is a dangerous neighborhood. I wanted to make sure that he got home safely.
Is that why you talked to him for almost an hour on the phone?
Oh, give me a break, Julie. Who's been on the phone every night this week gossiping about people at school?
Is it my fault that Danielle...
Oh my God.
Sure, well, look, we can't let...
I don't have time to hear a parent talk to their child.
Then.
Now that we've straightened that out, I've got to be going.
Right. See you around.
Hate them. Hated them. Talk to Carlos. Oh my God. Where the fuck is he? What's Sam and Max? I can't believe that this game exists, quite frankly. It's simultaneously... there are definitely some storylines I would cut. But I think this is what they were going for, and, you know...
You came by to talk
They
to
were
me?
going for the shock.
Carlos, who is it?
Not
Why don't you come out
Gabrielle.
here and find out for yourself?
Why do
Are
you
they
always
arguing?
have to have something smart to... Oh, hi.
Did she forget how to walk? I just wanted to ask you guys a few questions.
No, we're fine. Why didn't you come inside for... Daniel's murder did have us all a bit shaken up. It's still hard to believe.
It's unfortunate that something like that had to happen to Daniel. He had his whole life ahead of him.
I plan on doing something about it.
Wait a second. What does Daniel's death have to
I
do
wish
with
I had Brenda's posture. Look at this.
Yeah, What can we tell you that
Look
we didn't
at
tell the police? We didn't see anything.
Look at her dumpy. Why can't I have a dumpy like that? The police are looking into everyone on our block, and since you have a criminal record...
They suspect me. I went to jail for embezzlement, for Christ's sakes. I'm not a violent man.
They're just looking for an easy target, and you, Carlos, have a bullseye on your forehead.
Yeah? Well, they're wrong. Carlos would never do anything to hurt Daniel. I know for a fact that he couldn't have that night.
From years of composing herself. Wait, you were on the dev team for this one?
We were both home and in bed by 11.
I bow down. Oh, wow, there's this cool lo-fi music that we're going to listen to for the conversation, and then I'll have to restart the game because I messed up the audio. So enjoy this hip lo-fi music. While we listen to Carlos tell us why he shouldn't go to prison. Carlos doesn't want you to know that he threw a fit because I didn't want to go to his little party. We fought about it for hours, then we had makeup sex, then we fought again, then more makeup sex. Yeah, we didn't make the charity event, but I definitely gave it my all, as did Gabby. Okay, so they're giving me their alibi. Oh, this is their alibi. They were boinking, so they couldn't have killed Daniel. So I didn't go for a run until much later that night. Carlos came home right after I did. Oh, it's just innuendos. Gabby doesn't know I've slept with her husband either, so. I just remember something else from the night. It involved whipped cream, strawberries. Definitely TMI. I thought I saw 2 people milling around your house, Brinda. It was pretty dark. That's the kind of thing you tell the police. Why didn't you tell the police? We're paraphrasing. We're paraphrasing, don't worry. Oh, thank you so much, BNWL. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Sounds like I should look into who was sneaking around my house. Perfect idea. Okay, we're gonna restart the game. Don't worry, y'all. We have it all. Brinda has it all under control. Look, even the save file is called This Is the One. Oh, and thank you for the gift subs, BNWL. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. Heather, thank you for the gift sub to BNWL. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Frank needs some answers, but he can't get them alone. Start getting the facts from the officer. Okay, so we gotta go back to the officer. We need to tell him that, well, wait. Home security! Sounds like your next big league. Now you have to find someone who can tell you what was... Oh, our son? Was he too busy playing Warzone? Is it called Warzone in this game? Time to question our own son about the murders of the neighbor. All right, baseball. I haven't slapped my husband today. I need to slap
Mom,
Bud.
What's up?
This is important, baseball. On the night that Daniel Fox died, did you hear anything strange?
That's a really strange question.
It may be.
Don't you remember? I was grounded. I didn't go anywhere that night. You know what's funny? If you and Dad would just let me stay out later, I'd probably be able to help you out right now.
Well, is there anything you can help me with then?
I told you I was in all night. I was playing Utter Warfare online with this
Utter
guy I know from the
Warfare.
web forums.
Not
Trouble.
Warzone. Utter Warfare. With this guy with Double Trouble. Double Trouble.
I figured since nobody was home, I'd crank the volume up pretty loud. So there's no way I would have heard anything.
We're taking away his CD player.
Interrogation now, Mom?
Not a subtly hinting that he might have been. That's a perfectly reasonable explanation. I just hope it's the truth. Hinting that it might have been
Why would I
him.
lie to you?
You've gotten pretty good at hiding things from me. Don't think I haven't noticed.
Geez, you know what? You're worse than Danielle's mom. The both of you make a habit of nagging and bugging people. Why can't you just leave me alone?
Tell her. Tell her.
Why are you so hung up on this? I mean, I know he wasn't your boyfriend or anything. He didn't even play for that team, did he? Other than you and his brother.
I'll play for that
He's really
team.
gonna miss him anyway.
Oh. All right, we're yelling at him for that.
Look, Mom, I'm sorry your friend is dead, but I don't know anything. I promise. So drop it already.
I've had enough abuse anyway. I thought I'd get a sympathetic ear, but obviously that's impossible in this house. Time to slap my husband. Bud,
What the hell was that for?
This is your fault somehow, Bud.
If you slap...
You said that last time, Bud. The neighborhood has made us unhinged. This is not who I am. Kids today. Not kids today. Your son didn't help out the investigation that much, or did he? Think over what you know, and see if you can't find the next piece of the puzzle. Push him for details. Oh, wow. We still are trying to get something out of baseball.
Hey, Mom. What's up? Mom, what is it with you? Don't you have something else to do?
You wash your mouth.
I don't know anything else. Jeez, why don't you just go off and conspire with Mrs. Vandekamp about how to ruin the rest of my senior year? Because I don't have anything else to say to you.
You're just like your father. When has it ever helped? You're just like your father, who I will slap again.
What the hell was that for? I'm putting my foot down.
You're just like your father. I still have to... Oh no, he's stuck. Oh no, he's stuck. We'll try one more time.
Mom, what's up? Mom, what is it with you? Don't you have something else to do? I don't know anything. And conspire with Miss... Because I don't have anything else to say to you.
I don't know where you get that attitude from. It's definitely from me. Press him for more details. So I really can't get anything. Let's call Frank. Or Bree is suddenly on the list. I talked with my son.
It sounds like you're telling me...
Oh, they're just having a conversation behind me.
I guess that makes sense, if you think he's being completely honest. Have you tried asking him about it again? Sometimes people point you in the right direction the second time around. Or, if they're hiding something from you, they might accidentally give you information.
Oh, he'd never do anything like that.
So I just have to keep asking. Okay.
Get it. Hey, Mom. What's up? Mom, what is it with you? Don't you have... I don't know anything else. And conspire with Mrs. Because I don't have anything else to say to you.
I think what he gave away was something about Bree. I don't know.
Hello. You've reached the voicemail of Bree Vandekamp. Leave a message after the tone and I will return your call as soon...
Oh no. See if you can't find the... If you still can't figure it out, press him for more details. Where am I? I don't know where I am. Okay, it does. It wants me to go see Bree, but actually the camera is glitched. Maybe if I call someone else, it'll unglitch.
Hello. You've reached the voicemail of... I am current. Please leave him.
Whoa, what did I say to
Hello.
Vincent? Was I sexy to
Please
him?
leave a message at the...
Well, we somehow warped over to Bree's house. I think this is Bree's front door. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no, it happened. More is happening now. Okay, allegedly, I'm in Bree's yard. If I can walk over here, maybe I can see myself. Maybe I'll be able to see myself. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, right. So the camera's in my backyard because Brinda is walking to my backyard. Yeah, I think I'll probably have to load the save. Oh, I never noticed those make sounds. Oh, that's cool. Characters appear when you get close to them. Y'all, we might be able to do this. Let's see what we can do. The house loads as you get closer. There I am! I just saw myself in the yard! Wait, at 7 p.m., it might make me, it's like I'm watching myself on a, let's see if talking to him will unbug me, maybe.
Hey, Mom. What's up? Mom, what is... I don't... And because...
At 7 p.m., it might kick me into Breeze, though, because at 7, if you ever get stuck, call Frank.
Hello? I guess that makes sense. Have you tried sometime or...
All right, let's wait until 7 p.m. and see if it warps me to Bree's house. I'll just stand in my living room. Maybe I'll compose myself. I'll compose myself at the dinner table. Oh, was Daniel still on my phone list? What happens if I try to call Daniel?
Please leave your message after the tone.
Oh no, he's dead. I'm gonna compose myself a little bit longer. Yes! Yes! It worked! No, everybody stop. Congratulations, your garden has leveled up. Okay, we're heading over. Hell yeah, it worked! Well, we had to wait till 7. 7 was when the party started. So now I'm gonna go crash the party.
Hello, neighbor. Just a reminder that we're still expecting you to join us this evening.
Yeah, I'm coming.
It's the proper thing to do, isn't it? It's times like these where we all have to stick together. Appetizers will be served in 10 minutes. Don't be late.
I'm wearing my dress. I'm all ready. See, I've been waiting for this party all day. Is it at Bree's house? I think it's at Bree's house. I hope it's a surprise party. It's definitely not a surprise party. It's definitely a funeral. I was hoping it was a secret birthday party. Hey, Susan.
Hey there.
Susan, are you all right? You look just awful.
I feel just fine. I have to say, I'm a bit distraught.
Nothing phases Susan, and I love that.
Just everything, I guess. I mean, Daniel was such a sweet man, and charming, and witty. He was like one of the girls. Sort of.
Not this.
We even invited him to poker night, and we don't do that for just anyone, you know.
I didn't think we did invite him to poker night. I thought they trash talked him.
Who would want to do something like that to someone like him? Sometimes, it just seems like there isn't any kind of justice in the world. I don't know what he could have possibly done to his assailants, but he didn't deserve to die over it.
I can either slap her and say, you're such a whiner, Susan, or I think this is a hug, or say, you're right, Susan, no one deserves that. I'm going to leave it up to the chat. So not immediately saying to slap her. Y'all want the slap on Susan. Well, okay.
What do you think you're doing?
Helping you cope. What else? It's the only way I know how to help people, Susan.
Yeah, thanks for your help. I really needed that.
Oh, interesting. Did we help her? I think we helped her. It's so good helping people. I've got my heating pad.
Hello.
My hand's
Can I
cold
help
from
you?
playing this game. I got my heating pad on my hand. Bree did really get one of the best dresses.
And by that, I assume you mean the brutal murder of Daniel Fox in our own neighborhood.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Well, to be honest, his death caused me to examine certain aspects of my own life. So I immediately went out and bought another shotgun. That said, I think there really is more going on here than meets the eye. I simply don't believe it was a random act of violence.
Did you hear something?
Oh, come now. Are you telling me you're not the least bit curious about how it all transpired? Was he pumped for information? Did he have something they wanted? Oh, perhaps he even owed them money that was borrowed to support some reprehensible drug habit.
Bree loves to talk about her guns, but I think she has a lot of free time to cook up things.
Now, don't get me wrong. It's quite unfortunate Daniel had to pass in the manner he did. But at the same time, can you honestly tell me you're not even the slightest bit curious as to just what went on in that house? I mean, for heaven's sake, why would Daniel, of all people, have need for a gun? Makes you wonder about what else was going on in the Fox house.
Okay, we'll give Bree a hug, but mostly because I'm really scared of her.
What I need?
Come here, Bree. I know Joe. She said, I need to turn 90 degrees and then 90 degrees again before you hug me.
I don't suppose I ever looked at it that way. But in all fairness, you have to admit we are in the midst of a very strange situation here.
Oh, wow. Okay, there's more people. Lynette, at this point, Lynette feels like a... We just walk right past Lynette. Where can I get the drinks? When can I serve the Slim Fast? We need to serve more Slim Fast. You know what this party needs? More Slim Fast Optima.
Considering what happened to Daniel, it's amazing I'm here at all. Tom had to talk me down from buying a house in one of those godforsaken gated communities.
All I'm thinking about is poor Daniel.
Well, Bree said we should bring it all out into the open, which is so unlike Bree. She's usually so uptight. To be honest, Tom and I are convinced she doesn't even go to the bathroom. Can you believe something so horrible happened on our street? Okay, let's talk about how foolish we were to think we were safe living in this bubble. I mean, truth is, there's no such thing as being absolutely safe.
Well, get ready.
It's really scary. I have 4 beautiful, albeit annoying, kids.
Are we slapping Lynette or are we hugging Lynette? Because that's going to be what we need to determine.
I'm sorry to dump it all on you like that, but that's how I feel. All mothers develop their own form of acute paranoia. It's instinctual, but now there's a tangible reason for it. What if my boys had snuck out of the house that night? I don't even want to think about it.
Okay, then. Let's talk about something else.
I don't know. With all that's happened to Mary Ellis and then Rex.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
thinking the street might be cursed or something.
The main
At
person's
least in a
dead.
gated community, there's some real sense of security.
She needs a hug or a slap. A slap.
What the hell? What do you think you're doing?
Well, you were being irrational. And as your friend, I decided to bring you back to reality.
Well, guess what? You didn't. Go talk to someone else. I think I've had enough of your help for one night.
That's how I
knew
communicate,
I shouldn't have come here
Lynette.
tonight.
That's just how I communicate with people, Lynette. I'm sorry.
So, you're here too, huh?
Is that Julie? Is he gonna have me slap the kid too? Are you kidding? Like I'd pass... Now we can really dish the tea with Edie. Okay, Edie's my friend. Are you kidding? Like I'd pass up a chance to have one of Bree's full-course gourmet meals.
To be honest, Bree's cooking was the deciding factor for me. But I prefer to look at it like this. He came, he sewed, he croaked. It's also morbid. I think it's high time the rest of us get back to living it up.
We all need to move on.
There's a whole world of things we could be doing right now instead of sitting around crying into our drinks.
Like what?
Personally, I think we should forget the grieving process and try to get to the bottom of Daniel's murder.
She has a plan.
If you ask me, I think that brother of his is to blame. He's always acting so weird.
I blame Frank,
Mind you,
too.
he's not Zach Young weird, but give him some time, and they'll be fighting for the Wisteria Lane weirdo crown.
Believe me when I say you don't have a clue what's going on.
Oh, please. You don't know any more than I do. I'll bet Frank's the kind of sicko that actually enjoys playing Little Mr. Innocent, while everyone else is running around town looking for the real killers. Whatever.
There's just no reasoning with you. It doesn't even give me the option to hug Edie.
You're just blind to the facts because you think he stayed up all night sewing a dress for you. He probably just faxed the design to some sweatshop in Bangladesh.
I thought I was about to be friends with Edie. I thought me and Edie were going to get along about it.
Hey, what's up?
I think we're talking through a wall right now, but I'm not sure.
What do you mean when you say holding up?
Oh, that's just a
There
phrase.
isn't anything really bothering me about it. I don't know what else to tell you.
You know what, Gabby? Do you? I don't know if I believe you.
You know, I get enough people asking me how I feel these days. Do us both a favor and don't add your name to the list.
Why don't you talk and I listen?
Daniel was just a neighbor. People come and go. Usually they just move. This time it was just a little more exciting than usual.
Did anyone ever tell you you can be a cold bitch sometimes, Gabby?
Well, I'll say one thing. He was the only person around here with any taste. I'll definitely miss that.
What else?
Oh, no offense, of course.
Brinda really likes getting people to talk. Brinda is really good at getting people to talk.
Okay, good. It's just that Carlos says that I don't think before I speak. But he can be such an idiot sometimes. But yeah, I'll miss him. And the collection of samples he kept in the basement. I wonder if he left them to me in his will.
She kind of looks, her model kind of looks like a Kardashian.
I'll never be able to start that clothing line we talked about. I was going to be the face, and he was going to be the brains. Not that I couldn't do it all myself, of course. I had a friend of mine draw up a business plan, and I took some new pictures for the cover of the catalog. I certainly can't go into business on my own. Where am I going to find another premier fashion designer in this town? Now that he's gone, I have to find something else to do with my spare time.
We gotta slap Gabby.
If I'm not careful, I'll be scouting out the high school football team again. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Not this.
Ow! What's with you?
Do us all a favor and keep your self-absorption under control for just one day, would you?
Listen, Miss Thing. You're in no position to judge.
Who's judging?
Right. Well, thanks.
I don't think we're good friends with pretty much anyone.
Hey, what's up?
This is Bree's kid? What do you care, Danielle?
What's your problem? And I thought my mom was a moody jerk. Bye-bye.
Okay, good. I did not want to have a conversation with her. Well, it's been a lovely party. Thank you for having me. Oh, I have had just so much fun. Now I'm gonna go sleep in someone's bed. Take a nap. Drink all of their Slim Fast and then pass out in their bed. Blow up the toilet. The only person we were nice to was Bree, and we were really mean to her kid as well. So it did. I wonder if they stay mad at me. Let's find out.
Hello again. Marvelous day, wouldn't you say? That's what
It's
I
a
most
great
admire
day.
about you. That stiff upper lip of yours. Good talking to you. A pleasure as always.
Okay. Figuring it all out. After that, see what you can find about Daniel's work. So this is... Oh yeah, I need to talk to the officer outside the house. Let's go ahead and do that. This party's dunzo. This party's a snoozer. I'm out of here. Not enough people crying. Oh, does it want me to stay here? I don't know. We're gonna go do that.
Hello again, Mrs. Hi.
Can you tell me what's
I
new?
can't really talk to you. I'm on official police business.
Don't you need a break?
It's all part of the job. You take care to have a good rest of your day.
Maybe I need to go tomorrow. Okay, after that, see what you can find about Daniel's murder. Be sure to let him know. Okay. I think we still need to talk to our kid. I think that we've missed something. I don't really know about this party. Unless something's going to go wild at that party. The party's going to be over in about 15 seconds anyway. We're going to go talk to baseball. And yeah, we almost got hit by that Chrysler Pacifica. Or did he go upstairs? I didn't see him. No, there he is. No, stay awake just a minute. We may need to talk to him in the morning. I don't think we can seduce that police officer.
Mom, what is it with you? Don't you have something else to do? I don't know because I don't have anything.
Maybe we need to... what's our relationship with our son? Oh, does it not matter? Well, that's good. I can just slap Bud. All I want. Excuse me. I think we'll try to talk to him in the morning again. Something might be bugged. Baseball's over it. We have no relationship with our son. We fed him Slim Fast soup for breakfast. I'm not dabbing. Not dabbing. Well, I have it, and I have a save game right before then too, so if something happened. But let's see. Oh, yeah, you can do a dear chat. I don't have no backseating turned on this game.
Hey, Mom. What's up?
As long as you're not telling me any, like, spoilers.
Mom, what is it with you? Don't you have... I don't... and because...
It's almost like yelling isn't getting me anywhere. It also still wants me to go to Bree. Maybe I need to be talking to Bree in general. He mentioned the guy whose name he was playing video games with. He did. Double Trouble. So maybe we should Google him? Not this game making me think. This game making me think? Use my brain? Alright, let's Google it. I think it was spelled like that. I'll just Google him. Maybe I'm misspelling it. Do y'all remember how to spell double trouble? I don't think we ever... Did we get on Bud's computer, or did we just get on our computer in the house? We'll try. We'll go snooping around his room. Oh, we can clean it? No, I don't want to clean his room. Look at these nachos on the floor. Oh no, see, all of our computers are the same. Is that how you spell it? I don't think that was it. Maybe now that the party's over, Carl hasn't been getting much attention. It wants me to sleep with Carl. God. Double DUBBL. Oh, and it was one word, too. When I walk in his room, it makes, like, crunchy sounds on his floor. I don't even know who Carl is. We've had our eye on Vinny, but not Carl. Yeah, the tissues have been on the floor the whole time. Very crunchy carpet. Well, on the way, you know what? We'll go to Bree's first. I've got a to-do list. Don't worry. Oh, there's Bud. Now, what car has Bud been taking? Bud walks to it. Is Bud taking the Pacifica? Oh, he just disappeared.
Hello.
Here we go.
What a pleasant surprise.
I was hoping you could help me with
I owe
something.
the pleasure?
I'm trying to... Okay, we're getting somewhere. Because our son mentioned Bree, and so that's where I'm going.
I'm afraid you're wasting your time. I don't know anything about Daniel's murder.
You have to remember something.
There's only one thing that comes to mind when I think of that night. But it certainly isn't going to bring Daniel's killers to justice, so it's probably better not to speak of it. And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I have absolutely no idea what happened to Etta's garden. Sorry, not a clue.
That was the night your son attempted to court my daughter.
When did this happen?
That night, he and Danielle were coming back from their
Not
date.
court.
I caught Danielle trying to sneak back into the house. She knew better than to stay out that late. I assume your son was the bad influence.
Maybe your daughter killed Daniel.
I saw them coming out of your house looking guilty as sin. And then your son had the nerve to try to sneak in with Danielle.
Mom, haven't you done enough? Now you're talking to the neighbors about this? Haven't you embarrassed me enough already?
I'm not trying to embarrass anyone, dear. You do more than enough of that for the both of us.
Not this!
Needless to say, they were surprised when I greeted them on the porch. I sent your son home immediately. Then Danielle and I had an interesting talk that evening.
If they were hanging out on Wisteria Lane, they must have seen something.
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, it means we were out that night.
Uh-huh.
I used to think my Danielle was incapable of hurting a fly, but she is susceptible to dangerous boys.
It's gonna show the kids shooting Daniel. That's what it's gonna show. The Getaway Chrysler Pacifica. I love that these are all animated. I love that all of these
capable of that?
All of these are animated.
The police said Mr. Fox was killed at 11 that night. And if you remember, you sent him home way before that. You went off on your whole high and mighty, and of all things, on a school night tirade and sent me to bed. Besides, I refuse to defend myself. You're insane for even thinking this. If only Dad were still alive.
Danielle, you will always be my daughter. But after what this family has been through, and especially after what you've put me through, it will take more than a few words for me to trust you again. Considering you never even told me what you two were up to that night. Ugh. Well, if Danielle doesn't have anything to tell us, there's just one person left. Your son.
Baseball.
Maybe you'll have more luck getting the truth out of him.
Yes, and may God have mercy on his soul. Not us going to go yell at our son because we think he might have murdered Daniel. It's gone a little, I gotta say, I like the direction we've gone. This has become a Nancy Drew. This is what I like in my Nancy Drew games, a murder to solve.
Hey, Mom. What's up?
You, on the other hand, have a lot of explaining to do.
About what?
Don't you play dumb with me, baseball wind chimes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Baseball wind chimes. That's a good idea. Or hell, who knows? Maybe you aren't playing at all.
What? Why don't you ever trust me? You're just coming from out of nowhere with all this. And I know you're making this up. You can't prove anything.
I just talked with Bree and Danielle, and they both said they saw you out that night.
That girl just can't keep her mouth shut.
Maybe not, but for now, let's see if you can't get your story straight.
Okay. Danielle and I went out that night. But nothing really major happened. So, I didn't feel the need to bring it up.
Well, I'm bringing it up now.
After Mrs. Vandekamp finished her angry diatribe, I left and came home. And that's the truth.
I'm so disappointed we don't have a gay son.
Nope. I did see someone standing outside the Scavo house talking to some car.
What were they doing?
I don't know. I guess it could have been Mrs. Scavo.
Lynette Scavo flirting with a stranger in a car? We just always, it's just conclusion after conclusion we jump to. Is that not baseball in the car? I love all of these things that they're imagining. I just love. Okay, we gotta go figure out if Lynette had anything to do with anything. Oh, maybe she gave direction. I will love it if Lynette gave directions to the murderers to tell them where Daniel's house was. That will be the move.
Lets out a mighty roar.
Brenda's like, let me picture it. They always have their TV too loud.
The cycle of life continues.
Oh no.
Graceful speed and temerity.
Hey, you. We haven't talked in a while. What's new?
I wanted to talk to you about when Daniel was killed.
That said, he was my neighbor, and I was hoping he'd be my friend. It's an awful tragedy.
They weren't friends?
I think we're a bit old for the whole detective thing, but go ahead. What do you need? I'm not sure I can help you.
Not
with
Brinda.
anything, but let's give it a try.
Who knows? Maybe we both can help. What's the problem?
Oh. Oh, hey, Tom. People have sort of placed you outside the night Daniel was murdered.
Listen, I don't know what your eyewitness was smoking, but Lynette barely has enough energy to lift herself into bed at night, let alone chat with some stranger.
Yeah, this is a little bizarre anyway. I was asleep by 9 o'clock that night. Who thinks they saw me? It's crazy.
You're changing the subject, Lynette.
You know, I've heard some things about your son. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but he sounds like nothing but trouble.
No, we tried to sleep with Tom, but he said no.
Whoa, everyone calm down. I was in bed by 9 that night, so it obviously wasn't me your son saw. Where was this car?
Can you prove it?
Yeah, hope he's not spreading these little assumptions any further than you. You know, to be fair, I do remember something strange from that night.
Not me. I was sound asleep.
Yeah, my little watchdog here. Wouldn't wake up if a tornado ripped the roof off the house.
I sleep soundly. Is that a crime?
Anyway,
it might be
fast
Tom.
Asleep. Some noise had woken me up, and I couldn't get back to sleep.
Is it so hard to just tell her this in the first place?
Yeah, she's like that. Her mind's always racing.
Okay.
Maybe we should get back to helping out with. So
yeah,
What do you remember that night?
I was looking for something to read to help me fall asleep, and I thought I left it on the windowsill. When I looked, there wasn't any magazine, but I saw Gabby on the sidewalk.
I guess that's possible. Gabby
She was
going
running around the
outdoors?
neighborhood.
Are you telling me that Gabby was running errands at midnight and decided to stop and have a conversation with a stranger?
No, Tom, she was literally running in her very tight pink jogging outfit. You know, the one you're always staring at.
Of course. That makes sense now. Gabby was flirting with some guy. It's actually pretty funny that anyone would think you were flirting with someone.
Tom, what are you implying?
You just
Look at Brinda.
don't flirt. Well, often. You don't flirt often.
Oh, look at Brinda.
Now that I'm a mother, am I supposed to be asexual now? Is it out of the realm of possibility that I might flirt with a man and that a man might find me to be attractive?
Brinda is eating tonight, divas. Brinda is full. Brinda is fixing her hair.
Okay, I don't mean to be rude, but Tom and I have a few things to discuss.
Okay, I'll leave you to a conversation. Goodbye. Can we still not sleep with Tom?
Desperate attempt to defend himself, but it's too late.
Let's go try. Oh, excuse me, Lynette.
Hey, nice to see you.
Then maybe we should see more of each
You
other.
must be looking for Lynette.
I'm actually here for you.
What do you mean?
Your wife's too busy to give you the attention you
Are you
need.
talking about having an affair? Look, I find you very attractive, but I'll tell you what. I'll just
Yeah, that's the same thing you said last time we tried to seduce him. No, wait. I'm turning off your fucking TV. Y'all need to turn your TV down. Everyone in the neighborhood can hear your TV. I always spin 360 degrees before I turn off a TV. Don't you dare turn your TV back on, Tom. Oh, okay. He was hitting the CD player or something. Y'all are welcome. One more time. Gabby's got some... She's got some splaining to do. Spiraling. He did say that. Gabby's house is the only one that looks really different. She really likes columns. I like her house. I like the stained glass. With the interesting glass. Can y'all open? Okay, thank you.
So, tell me, did you find out anything new about Daniel's case?
You bet I did. That's why I'm here.
Okay, what's up?
Tom and Lynette poked a hole in your little story. You didn't quite tell me the entire story, did you? What are we doing? What were you doing outside at such a late hour?
I told you I went out running that night, didn't I?
Gabby, what is she talking about? Just what were you up to that night?
I don't know. There was some guy.
Some guy?
No, wait. 2 guys, actually. They were really confused.
She literally gave them directions. She gave them directions. It's all coming back to you now. Come on, Gabby, who were they?
Of course they had names. The one that talked with me in the passenger seat. His name started with an L, but I can't remember what it was. Well, they did freak me out at first, but he was just asking for directions. It was pathetic. The guy tried to flirt with me. I mean, come on. He was driving last year's model. Did he think I'd even give the time of day to a guy in a car like that?
She said, okay, poor. Sorry, poor.
Whoa, back up, Gabby. Who was this guy? Why was he flirting with you?
Carlos. It's not technically flirting if it's one-sided. And trust me, this was one-sided. I was just being nice. Besides, I don't usually fall for the kind of guys you see on the FIB's most wanted list. Unless you were on it, sweetie.
Gosh, thanks, I guess.
What exactly do you want to know?
Tell us exactly what happened that night, Gabby. Everything.
Yeah, you
Then
can't
our
not
friend here
tell
can find out what she
about
needs to know
this.
and do her little detective thing somewhere else.
Wait, Weezy called me? I don't see you doing anything to help.
Right. Well, I was out running and...
Oh, another cutscene! That looks just like baseball in that car. Are we sure our son didn't go murder Daniel?
That was it. See? You were all getting excited. These guys got lost. They pulled over and I gave them directions. And then they went off on their merry little way. Sorry. No clues or red herrings or anything, Sherlock.
The FIB, not the FBI. Copyright. Trademark.
Just out of curiosity, where were they going?
Oh, they wanted directions to... the Fox house.
They what?
Ah! She gave him directions!
Gabby, how is it that this is the first time we've all heard about this?
Come on, I mean, what's the big deal? They were lost, and I was trying to help them. I was just trying to be helpful.
Well, you sure picked a wonderful time to start. Do you have any idea what this means? You're an accessory to murder, Gabby. And you withheld information from the police. Hell, I could be violating parole just for being around you. They could throw me back in jail. Is that what you want?
How would I have known what they were up to? I don't see what the problem is. I mean, they would have found the house sooner or later. He's in the phone book, you know. Like, are they the worst criminals you've ever heard of? Having to ask directions to a hit. It's just pathetic.
I think you should take a deep breath and listen to what you're saying. All right, just forget it. I don't want to hear any more from you. You've done enough. At least we have a better idea of what went down that night. And lucky you. You managed to get an eyewitness that found a way to help facilitate the murder, but somehow can't remember the name of the killer who tried to hit on her.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. I'll say one thing, though. She sure is taking her time.
Okay, I'm back. This is for you.
What's this supposed to be?
It's the guy's phone number from that night.
Brinda, she's over here now. She's not over there anymore. We're yelling at the
kept
door.
His number?
Now I remember. His name was Leonard, but my friends call me Leo. Yeah, didn't do much for me when he said it either.
What reason could you possibly have to keep his number?
Oh, relax, Carlos. I put it in my pocket and just forgot about it since then. Like you'd expect me to wear the same hoodie twice?
Well, it's very convenient, isn't it?
Thanks for the number. You two clearly have some serious things to talk about. Unlike my marriage, which is wonderful, actually. So we just really go into people's houses and ruin their marriages. Do you know what? Call the mystery number. Oh my god. We're gonna have to do this in the next episode, because I've got to go. I started early today so I could stream the same amount of time, but I've got to go. We're gonna have to do this next time. Uh-oh. Cliffhanger! Y'all know I gotta leave it on a cliffhanger so y'all will keep coming back. I know y'all are ready to bail on the Desperate Housewives. This has been one of the most popular Let's Plays in a while. So, we're finishing the game. But also, yeah, oh my god, thank you for all of the... There were some more first-time subs. Hypersprite, thank you for the gift sub. I was reading all of these as it was happening. I appreciate it. Jonas, thank you for the 37 months. Strangely Kate, thank you for the first-time sub. Deadly Midnight Snack, thank you so much. Sexy Milk, I really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. And thank you everyone for the bits. Shanini with the gift sub as well, thank you so much. Jay Blake, I appreciate it. Now, y'all remember, because on Monday, we're not starting at 1:30, we're starting at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Do y'all know that I tried to do the outro? I didn't realize the outro music didn't work last time. I could hear it, but apparently wasn't playing through the speakers. And so I had to edit it in on the Pokemon VOD. I was saying, I thought the music was playing, and it wasn't. be here on Monday because we are doing a 6-hour charity stream. We will once again be supporting the Trans Empowerment Project. Last time we raised over $9,000. Freaking amazing. So be there 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. What's this Chrysler Pacifica one? Oh, let me just give this Chrysler Pacifica directions to the Fox house. We will have fun. We do have fun. What a great day. What a great time. Continuing to love this game, the messiness in every moment. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thanks as usual for the bits, donations, subs, gift subs. Wonderful Patreon patrons. I feel like I'm ending a talk show. Y'all are the reason I get to keep doing this. I really appreciate it. Stay hydrated. Take care of yourselves. R.I.P. Daniel. I will see y'all on Monday. 6-hour charity stream. I'll be tweeting about it too. So I will see y'all then. Love y'all. Bye.